Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the welterweight title. Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon. Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we kick the door in.
Yes.
If you're gonna say you're welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming.
Makhachev's looking for a Darce choke here.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight.
Display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Islam Makhachev. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Dvalishvili's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Now he's going full mount. Great submission defense from his building that.
Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount. Oh, big shots from the top.
Oh, nice headlock.
Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, great submission defense. Makhachev getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do? You
got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
We got to scramble here.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving. Head movement.
That was a slick transition.
You've got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? Get to the arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. He's got it locked in.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Islam Makhachev. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, he's going to triangle again.
Submission.
Right to the knee on belly, gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Final seconds of round one. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Dvalishvili.
You beat your tail that last round, but that's not going to happen this time. I need you to get back out there aggressive. Let this guy know who you are. You got a chance.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights as this fight goes the distance. A lot of submission attempts tonight, and I think that effort in going for it will probably be enough for him to get the knot.
All submission attempts aren't the same. Sometimes guys just jump up on the neck. But every time he attacked tonight, he attacked with the intention to finish. I believe that in those attempts, he should earn the victory.
Ready.
Second round here. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. And how about the submission defense on that young man in the previous round?
He's so well-versed in all areas of mixed martial arts, and that was a full display as he defended a real deep submission attempt.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, Wow, that is great submission defense.
Listen, you gotta control the hands. Hand control. Hand control. Grab those wrists.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Islam Makhachev.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Nice defense.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Dvalishvili's has got full mount now. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Islam Makhachev. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
He's got to start throwing down.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Let's go. Push, push, push.
Makhachev's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Under a minute to go. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Push him off. Push him off.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Takes his back. 10 minutes in the books.
Good job, man. Take a deep breath. Nice job. How do you feel? That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. You almost had him out this time. I want you to come.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, tags tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Dvalishvili. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Active here in the clinch, and he lands a big shot to the head. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Left hook counter.
Oh, he's not gonna guillotine. That submission.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Dvalishvili's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Drops down inside the now closed guard. Ooh, he's setting up another submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Triangle slam. Sometimes you gotta just get physical with these dudes to get out of these positions.
Masterfully done with a power bomb. Looked like maybe he'd get submitted by that triangle choke. Instead, he turns the tide. We'll see where it plays out from here. Dvalishvili's pass attempt denied. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's wanted a better ground and pound.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep. You need to work. I'll stand this up. It's work.
Working on Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're gonna get submitted. He didn't panic.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Dvalishvili.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. He's got to be careful here.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Dvalishvili's in half guard. Good, solid strike on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
Just like this. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, he got out. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Getting them out here. Short time now in the round.
Makhachev's in half guard now. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Big ground and pound. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Breathe, relax. Listen, you're okay, you're fine. He is getting into your body. I need you to keep those elbows tight.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 50.
Oh, slams his opponent to the ground. Collar tie here in the clinch.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Wow.
Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the bottom flip choke will be there. Oh, he's out.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Dvalishvili.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Constantly a moving target.
Great shot from the top position.
All right, relax, everybody. Good. You're doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Nice positional control here. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, feet on the hips here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Dvalishvili. Oh, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Great defense by this fighter.
Working out of the half guard here.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Just over 2 minutes to go. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Let's go. I need you to posture and bomb on it.
Let's work. I'll stand it up.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Push him on.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Watch armbar here.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real
John,
trouble.
it looks tight. It looks like he's gonna get this. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. There it is. Now he's on him out. Oh, good defense. Yes.
Final seconds of round 4. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, great. Breathe. Listen to me. That was an awesome round. I need you to get out there, and I want more of the same. You came close that time, but I want you to sink it in.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Fifth and final round. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hands. And that's the detail that everybody's missing. He's sitting in that half guard, and his bottom half is securing his opponent. So his top half is moving. It's adjusting. He's posting his hand on his face, dropping elbows. When he's able to pull back, he's throwing his punches. There is a real intelligence in his approach to his ground and pound. It is truly, truly great to watch. It is unbelievable to watch a guy so skilled in such an important area of fighting. Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Nice work, guys.
All right, has the guard closed here. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Makhachev. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters have laid it all out on the line. Let's see who can get the job done as we get to the end of the fight. Beautiful transition.
Dvalishvili's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get it.
You gotta get going. It does not matter if you get your first top. It does not matter if you get your guard pass. You gotta just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action, you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Work, come on.
Absolutely relentless when it comes to the ground and pound, now working the body. Nice job by Dvalishvili. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Makhachev going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
What a fight. Big right hand.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Makhachev's pass is denied.
He passed the half guard.
Dvalishvili's back in full guard now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, well, as expected, nothing easy about it. The fight goes the full 25-minute distance. Could be looking at a split decision here, Daniel.
A very close fight. I mean, this is uncomfortable. I've sat there before, walking to the middle of the octagon in a title fight as the champion, not knowing if I had done enough to win. This is a nervous feeling, but I believe the champ did just enough to keep the belt.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight. Congratulations, he is still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. You know the challengers are going to keep on coming, but this man is still the hunted, at least right now, at 155 pounds.